Hello, everyone. This is Joyna here again. And today we want to talk about you know who. Fani Willis, right? Yeah. I'm sure everybody and their mama done heard about her. She is the Fulton County District Attorney working on the Trump case with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade. Come to find out, they had an inappropriate relationship according to the reports, and there was some misappropriation of funds, so on and so forth. Just a whole big old scandal. Okay. Now here's the thing. She is on the witness stand, and basically they're talking to her about trying to get the details, the truth about the relationship between her and Nathan Wade to find out if they were dating prior to her hiring him on the case and all that. So, in the midst of that, though, she makes some statements about the relationship, right? And as it relates to the man and the woman, a man and a woman's relationship, and the things that she's saying is no good. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to point those things out, talk about it. And I want to encourage us women. Listen, ladies, let's not be this way. Okay. And I also want to say that for us highly melanated ladies, all right, that we may be independent, we may take care of ourselves. We may be professionals in our communities, leaders, and all that business. We may make over six figures and all that. We own our own homes, all that business. Listen, I understand how all that works. I got it. Listen, I know how that is personally. And maybe because you have all these things, you have this attitude, okay? This ugly attitude to the point where you disregard the Lord's design for the woman, okay? And you have no respect for the Lord's design for the man, the role of the man, okay? So I want to point out these things and encourage us not to do that. It doesn't matter what you have in this life, what your status is. It is good for us to accept and acknowledge the Lord's design as it relates to the heterosexual relationships, okay? As it relates to the man and the woman, the husband and the wife, all that business. So she's got some statements she's going to make. And Fani Willis has a really bad attitude. She just does. She's displayed this on various things. And I want to encourage us to avoid having this attitude. I don't care what you've faced in your life, what you've dealt with. Don't be like this. It's not a good look. It's not a good look for us ladies, okay? All right. So let's listen to what Fani has to say here. All right. Now, just take a listen at this.
You have that hard conversation. I just think women and men think differently. Mr. Wade is used to women that, as he told me one time, the only thing a woman can do for him is make him a sandwich.
Okay. So she had an attitude about that. You see that? He said, all a woman can do for him is make him a sandwich. Well, listen, if all I got to do is make a sandwich, what? Listen, you over there skating if that's all you got to do is make a sandwich and that's it. And go on with life. Oh, that's an easy day right there. What's wrong with making a man a sandwich? Come on now. Let's not be like this. This is just not a good look at all. All right, let's see what else she has to say.
We would have brutal arguments about the fact that I am your equal.
Brutal arguments about the fact that she is his equal. Now, listen, we've all been created equal, right? Meaning we're all humans, we all bleed, and we all die, right? But the thing of it is that we want to acknowledge there is a difference between a man and a woman. There's a difference between the man's role and the woman's role, okay? In the relationship, there is a difference there. The Lord has made it so that way this is a complementary type relationship. You understand that? It's not supposed to be the same. See this? The man and the woman is not supposed to be the same. All right? So see, once again, we're messing up again. And you see this attitude that she has. This is her problem. She needs to humble herself and she needs to acknowledge the Lord's design of things. So yeah, you having whole brutal arguments about this. This is terrible. My thing is, why was Wade even messing with her? See, that's the thing. See, you doing too much. See, that's the question that the dudes need to ask themselves. Why are you subjecting yourself to a female like this anyway? See?
I don't need anything from a man. A man is not a plan. A man.
She says she don't need anything from a man. So here's the thing. Here's the thing now. I get the idea, like I said earlier. I get the idea of independence. You take care of yourself. You got your own home. You got your this, you got I got all that. But you don't need nothing from a man. Well, then what you got a man for then? What's the point of having one? That's the thing. Why would you have a man when you doing everything yourself? You don't need one. You doing everything yourself anyway. Why would there be a man there for? For what purpose? And please don't say something about intimacy that would be his only purpose. Because guess what? That's not everything. You understand that, right? That's like a small portion of the relationship. This is supposed to be a partnership. This is a team. When you're even at work, when you have a team, like this team does that, another team does that, and everything works out. Everybody's working together smoothly and we get the job done. It's good to have a partner. So I don't know what she's talking about, but here we are.
as a companion. And so there was tension always in our relationship.
Tension always in the relationship. Listen, ladies, we don't want to create tension. Like we don't want to be the we don't want to be the cause of tension. And dudes, why would you want to even deal with someone that causes you tension? Why would you want to do that? Why are you subjecting yourself to that? See?
Which is why I would give him his money back.
She would give him his money back. What's happening right now? What's happening right now? Why are you out here giving people their money back? What's going on? Listen, she would give him his money back, but yet it's been discovered that she has misappropriated the funds that she wasn't supposed to be misappropriating. See that? But yet you giving this dude his money back, and this is supposed to be your dude. This is ridiculous. What is she talking about? What is she talking about? It's crazy.
I don't need anybody to foot my bills, though.
You don't need nobody to foot your bills. Well, speak for yourself. See that? Man, listen, it would be a good thing to share bills with somebody, to share the load with someone. See, this is the thing. This is what happens a lot of times when, and I don't know, it is what it is. When us women get some status, we end up, it's like a pride thing. You end up developing this pride thing all because of what the Lord has allowed you to get. See, we got to be careful with this. And guess what? I totally see how this can flow. I am a professional woman. Yeah, I am. I understand how you could get in that level. I get it. But here's the thing. We must understand that even the things that her status and look at this. She is a district attorney. Look at what she has done with what the Lord has given her. You see this? So see all that pride, all that I can pay my own bills. I can do I'm INDEP. Remember that? All that business right there, and look at you. She's sitting up here on the witness stand. See that? You sitting up here in court now. All because you don't know how to be a good steward over what the Lord has given you. I want to encourage us ladies, us professional ladies, those of us ladies that have degrees and all of that, you make over 6 figures a year, you live in life, you own your own home. Don't get full of yourself. Stop doing this, okay? Let a man be a man, all right? Let's see what else she has to say here.
The only man who's ever foot my bills completely is my daddy.
Madam DA.
All right, so she said the only man that has taken care of her bills is her daddy. So guess what? Obviously, she knows how it is to have a father. You know, a lot of times women have this attitude when they maybe didn't have a father. They don't know how to act. Sometimes that happens. But she had a whole father, looks like, and she still has a massive attitude for no reason. Listen, what was the whole point of this video? The point of this video is to encourage us ladies, all right? Listen, ladies. Your status in life, right? The fact that you've done well, you have several degrees, you have, like I said, your own home, your own car, you own your own home and all of that business, and you've, like I said, you've acquired much. You have, a high level of status in this life. What I would encourage us to do is to honor the Lord's design. Okay, so even with all the stuff He has given us, we want men to be men. Okay, we really do. We get in a, and here's the thing, us believers, let me just back up for just a minute here. The situation that Fani was in, of course, she was sitting up here messing with somebody else's husband. So they were toe up to begin with. All right. So that was out of order. Okay. So that shouldn't even been going on. But here's the thing. Her saying that she doesn't need a man, her saying that she's the equal, and I get, I think I already explained that. We're all created equal, but we've got to honor our positions that the Lord has placed us in. Ladies, we want to encourage men to be men. We have enough men with broke wrists, right? We got enough effeminate simps around in this world as it is. We want men to take the lead and be the man. We want the man to take care, okay? We understand that this is a partnership. We understand. Look at the scriptures. When the Lord created Adam, he brought him a helper, which is the woman. You see that? We're supposed to be the helper. The Lord designed it to where the man would lead. That before the fall, that was the order. That was the design, that the man would lead. Now listen, men, brothers, listen, dudes, you have an opportunity to redeem the time. In the very beginning of this mess, we see Eve took a second opinion. She took another's opinion, right? She was already told what the Lord has said. Don't eat of the forbidden fruit. But she decided to listen to the enemy, right? Then she brings this forbidden fruit to her husband, Adam. And what did he do? Oh, okay. Men, what are you doing? You're supposed to be taking the lead. You're not supposed to be subjecting yourself to these women out here that'll try to take the reins of the man's position, all right? And behave as though they don't understand their position as the woman. Why would you subject yourself to that? You're supposed to be the man. Redeem the time. Lead. Be men, okay? Be men. So Nathan Wade, shouldn't even been subjecting himself to this. And guess what? On top of that, he already had a wife anyway. So see, you doing too much. See that? So listen, ladies, I just wanted to encourage us, all right, to honor our position, our role as women, okay? Now, those of us highly melanated women, man, we've been out here looking bad. Now listen, I'm not trying to put anybody in categories. I'm not trying to stereotype anything, but this is not a good look for us, all right? And what I want to encourage us to, especially, let's not behave this way, ladies. Let's not take on the world's attitude, the world's way of doing things, this culture and all that. And those of us that are believers, I'm sure we understand this, but I thought I would just put it out there to encourage all ladies, highly melanated, less melanated, that we would just simply honor the Lord's design. Let's be honest about this. The Lord has made this so. He has made men their way, and He's made the woman her way. And like I said, this is a complementary relationship. We don't need to be fighting to get a position because we've already been given a position, and that is the position to be the woman. Okay. It's a beautiful position. All right. The Lord has designed it this way. All right, ladies. So listen, let the man be the man. Okay. He wants to take care of you, let him take care of you. You know, what would be good for you to do is to function in your role as the helper. This is supposed to be a team effort. This is not a battle for who's in charge type thing. This is not a battle for who's best. This is a complementary thing. This is a team. This is a partnership. Okay, ladies? All right. I just wanted to point that out. I thought that was wild when I heard her say that. She's a piece of work. So listen, hopefully you guys get the point of what I'm saying. You know what? If you like this video, like the video. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. If you have a comment in the comment section, leave it in there. I would like to hear from you. And listen, you know what I always say? For those of us that are believers, we live in this life, right? This jungle that we're in. What we have to do is this. We must continue. And as we continue, who do we continue in? Listen, we must continue in Him. In Him. Who is Him? In Christ alone. God bless.